I got a dating profile from a woman in real love, not, for my use to date her, but she sent me a profile to take a look at. It was such a nice example. So I'm going to read from it. She said, "Are you looking for a life companion? A real partner? If so, then read on. If not, I may not be for you." Whoa, that's a perfect start. She's saying, I'm not here to entertain you, honey. I'm looking for somebody who's going to be a real partner. And if you're just looking to get laid or you're just looking for a little fun, I'm not your girl. Wow, that's clear. Now let's see how the rest of it goes. She said, "I spent most of my life searching for that something that was missing, but didn't know what it was. I used to believe that success and money were the main route to happiness. When I got these things, I discovered they were not enough to fulfill me. In fact, it came at the price of loving my family the way they wanted to be loved. I didn't know it at the time, but I was emotionally empty. As a result, I was selfish and in search of a better feeling outside myself. I worked for over 20 years in the corporate sector. I was seeking personal success at the expense of my family." And then she described finding real love. "It teaches people how to find real happiness and have unconditionally loving relationships. The kind of happiness which is not dependent on external things or circumstances." And then she suggested a link to learn more. Notice, she just summarized real love in 4 lines. We all need, if we have any interest in telling people about real love, my editor taught me this. He said, "Tell me what your book's about." And I started talking. He said, "You're already boring me." I thought, well, that was a little direct, but I was grateful. He said, "You've got to learn to be able to explain real love in 10 seconds. No kidding. Then you got to learn to have a real love explanation in 30 seconds. And then one for 60 seconds. And then one for an hour. And then one for all day. And then one for days." Boy, was he right. She just did it in 4 lines. She said, "I discovered what I'd been searching for all my life, which was to feel loved unconditionally. I also discovered the truth about why my marriage and family relations had suffered, and why most relationships fail or cease to be fulfilling after the early stages." She described how her marriage ended when her husband decided not to learn about how to love her. She continues, "I've been single for 2 years, divorced for over a year. Instead of trying to find the right partner straight away, I felt it was important to become the right partner." Shoot, what single person wouldn't read this who is really interested in partnership and wouldn't be interested? I mean, I'm fascinated at this potential partner. "I've been doing a lot of work on myself," see, as opposed to I'm looking for somebody to make me happy. "And now I feel like I'm ready to start looking. I feel the most at peace with myself that I've ever felt, and I'm continually growing. Having said that, I'm still human and I have lots of flaws." Whew, this is beautiful. Lots of truth-telling so far. In a profile, you can either tell the truth about yourself, not all of it, but give people a taste of the truth about yourself in your profile, or you can get to the truth about yourself after 10 years and 3 kids. The latter seems a little stupid. And it is. She's just getting it right out there. It weeds out 98% of people who look at her profile. Hallelujah. You want to get rid of them. You don't want to paint a perfect picture of yourself on profile because you won't be able to keep up a perfect picture. And then your potential partner will feel lied to. And by telling the truth, you select out the liars who would find the truth uncomfortable. It's beautiful. Her profile continues. "Amongst others, I can, for example," when she says amongst others, amongst other flaws, she said it right. I just interrupted her flow. "Amongst others, I can, for example, be too quick to offer advice when it hasn't been solicited. I can also seek other people's approval rather than remembering that I have everything that I need already. I'm committed to learning how to identify and change these behaviors. However, if I marry again, My partner would be my number one priority. Ooh, big stuff to say. And it would be important to me that they were also willing to learn how to become an unconditionally loving partner and to make me their number one priority too. Now, I'm going to interrupt her because she did it right. She's not saying we're going to trade unconditional love. No. I'm going to learn to be unconditionally loving, she says, and I'm looking for a partner who also knows how to do that. And then we'll practice together and see how that goes. No, not I'm going to love you so you will love me in return. Oh, that's the death that everybody lives in dating already. She continues, I've discovered that a relationship that is not based on a willingness to learn unconditional love will not be happy for either party over the long term. Genius.